We head to the crypto space now, and I saw some interesting stories, but we get there in just a bit. We see BTC is back in the green, but we're still around 58,000. Well, a lot of things happening right there. We'll see what will happen over this weekend. Ethereum is, however, still in the red, 0.15%. BNB in the green, so splashes of green and red. Solana we see there, and Cardano also looking green. Let's talk to Onua now, find out perhaps he knows what's the latest or what's driving the market at this time. Hi, Onua. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Great. So what's happening in the market? We see a mixture of colors, even though the price of Bitcoin hasn't really changed compared to what we had at this time yesterday.
Yes, that's correct. Most of the prices that you're seeing on Bitcoin actually is sell pressure from a lot of investors, with sentiments within the market forces is what is driving the market right now. So, but the market looks a little bit bullish and bearish, but it requires a little form of patience for the market to actually move to expected direction.
Yeah, I wonder how much patience. Is the weekend enough patience for movements of the market?
Is that?
Is the weekend enough? If we wait for the weekend, can we expect things to change by Monday?
Yeah, price volatility concerning as it is right now has a buy pressure in the upward. It has a resistance of around that 59,000 plus. Once it breaks that high, we might see the movement of Bitcoin going to the higher range of 60,000. But there's a support at the downside that is ranging currently. So until it breaks that one to the downside, before we see more market volatility to the downside, it's going to be a sell pressure for a while before the movement to the upside.
Okay, Onua, let's look at some headlines at this time. We hear that Dubai court is enforcing cryptocurrency salary payments. Sounds interesting. I don't know what you've heard about that. Dubai court enforces cryptocurrency salary payment. So does that mean that they'll be getting salaries, paid in cryptocurrency? That's interesting.
That's very interesting. That's a grand landslide in terms of that court ruling in Dubai. It means that salaries of workers in Dubai can now officially be paid in cryptocurrency without actually converting it to fiat money. So that means they receive the payment in cryptocurrencies, and it will be at the discretion of the workers to actually change it to fiat money if they so wishes. So it means that cryptocurrency awareness and it's gone global. Dubai is a very great financial institution and a country. So with that ruling, it's created more opportunity for new investors to come into the crypto space to see that the opportunity lies within this thing in the future.
But would this be for the public sector, or does it spread to the private sector?
Yeah, any of the employees that has an employment contract is applicable, whether private sector or government sector is allowed when it comes to crypto. So it has been ruled already, so it has become officially a law and a means of payment, either fiat money or cryptocurrency. With any of those ones can be asked by the employees to be paid into.
Wow, very interesting. So we would expect this to bring certain movements, around the price action of cryptocurrency, especially when it gets to maybe in the period where salaries are being paid.
Yes, exactly. So on the salary aspect of the Dubai ruling, it means that more of the employees that are not too savvy when it comes to cryptos cannot get more insights concerning the crypto space, which will give them an opportunity to want to go digging into the crypto space to be able to see what's happening, how they can invest and benefit. This will now bring more opportunity into the market space for buy pressure to now come into the space.
But this is less risk compared to what El Salvador did, I think, was it 2 years ago, where they just adopted Bitcoin into... So this has less risk, at least for the country and even individuals.
Yes, El Salvador's law was officially a global one within the entire country, that they make it a valid payment systems for irrespective of the merchant and sellers. They can use any of them. So that was actually announced as at that time to allow crypto to go around whichever between the buyers and sellers. But for the Dubai case, it was actually an unpaid salary of one of the employees that actually reported, which led to him filing a report on the court. Then the court looks into it and said payments can be made in either way. Last year was actually giving that approval, but they were a little bit skeptical because of the valuation of between the fiat money and the cryptocurrency. But right now, that will legally be officially declared that cryptocurrency can be paid to employees within a employment contract.
Yeah, interesting. It'll be very interesting to see how this plays out in a couple of days. But the other one is Trump. Of course, Trump is a newsmaker. So yes. Trump's cryptocurrency portfolio is revealed, and he has $5 million. I'm sure this will move a lot of crypto enthusiasts, to go to the poll in November and all of that.
Yeah, Trump is a very smart man. He invested about $1 to $5 million within the crypto space within that 2022, and more of investment is more on Ethereum and more into NFTs. NFTs are non-fungible tokens that allows digital assets of all his crypto investments. So most of his digital assets are basically like a trading card, where you have Trump like having like a cowboy or having kind of like a cartoon image of all these digital assets is what he's done. And so far, he has actually amassed more than $7 million in profit after that 2022 investment, and it's still going strong.
I wonder what happened to our own Davido's token.
The Davido token actually is more or less like a test run, and it really didn't do it right because token actually has a way of being secured for people to benefit from it, But when the originator of the token is actually programmed to benefit from it, I don't see it as the right investment scheme because naturally in the crypto space, the security aspect of every security token must make sure that the owners and the investors or the initiator of the coin does not own more than 7% max. So when you say a token that the initiator or the owner has more than 10% or more, that token is not viable. So it means that when people now buy into it like that and the person has more authority in terms of the ownership of that, they might dump that coin. That is exactly what happened to that of Davido's coin. So it's not the right thing to do, actually. If you actually wanted to let all buyers and sellers come into the space and everybody benefit from the bullish trend of that crypto, rather than one or two persons benefiting from that such movement.
Okay, well, I guess maybe he would learn from that and then, take a different strategy. But what do you expect this weekend, talking about price action?
Yeah, with a lot of good news with relating to this latter, we are seeing a price movement to break above $60,000 Bitcoin price. So, but it's currently ranging between the last high and the last hold right now. So until it breaks the last high, we can see a movement to the upside in the coming week. But currently, right now, there's a lot of volatility in the market. So just a buy pressure for a while, and sell pressure is more. On the higher time frame, actually, we have a more opportunity for the market to go down more. So before it gets to a movement to the upside, we'll see a sell pressure for a while, and the total news of the entire thing that's happened, both in Dubai and the new investors coming into the space, will push the market up.
All right, we'll certainly see how that turns out by Monday. Thank you so much, Onuabudo, for your views this afternoon.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Great, and that's where we draw the curtains on today's program. For the week. Thank you so much. What a journey it's been from Monday till today. Been a pleasure being on this side. I hope it's been worth your time. We'll do it again next week. But do remember, tomorrow, Saturday, 7 p.m., Willie Bong will be here with Capital Markets. She'll give you a summary of all that has happened in the market, and perhaps you get some investment tips at this time when there seems to be a bit of lull in the NGX, and yet the federal government is very active in the fixed income markets. You might find some information there, so you want to join her at 7 p.m. I'll see you at 10 p.m. and then on Monday. Have a great weekend.